On that tape, Huron says Natalie was shaking, unresponsive. Huron says he then panicked, called his friend to toss her off the boat like a rag. What does Natalie's father, Dave Holloway, think of this tape? Dave Holloway went on the record.
Dave, in some ways, I guess it sounds sort of like a dopey question, but I guess I am curious how it feels to watch that tape, whether it gives you answers and whether it makes you feel any different, better, worse, or indifferent listening to Huron.
You know, the smoke's still blowing out of my ears, Greta. Peter called me sometime last week and confirmed what I had thought all along, that Natalie was no longer with us. And, you know, he asked me to watch the show, and I'd get further details on the audio and the video portion. And, you know, I was expecting a simple confession or whatever, and it shell-shocked me of the attitude and insensitivity of this kid in describing what happened and Natalie and all that. And it just went from you know, I'm a human, and, you know, it's those thoughts run across your mind after you see that.
There is ongoing right now a search. It's been going on since November. Can you tell me a little bit about this?
Yeah, this search started probably 6 weeks ago. The boat came out of Louisiana. It's owned by John Savetti, Louis Schaefer, and Tim Trahan, along with Tim Miller of Texas EquiSearch, organized this along with some input from me as well. And they actually floated this boat all the way to Aruba, and they've been working the area off the coast of Aruba for about 6 or 7 weeks now. And with this new information, they've now pulled forward towards the coastline. But a lot of that information can be viewed if you go to Tim's website, Texas EquiSearch. You can click on a link and see what all's happening.
You can actually follow the search that they're doing, sort of the mapping of the ocean floor, right?
Well, the mapping, you can actually see some of the items they've picked up and the mapping of certain items on the bottom of the ocean. They've identified a number of targets that they'll soon be checking out.
And Dave, does it get any easier as time goes on? You know, this whole, I mean, because this is such a terrible tragedy for any parent, but what do you tell other parents?
You know, you know, it does and it doesn't. You know, you have your up days and down days, and obviously watching this tape, you know, it just brings back, you know, the stress and anxiety, but you have to rationalize that we're moving forward. We're a step closer than what we were, and you know, you get down, and you know, when they were released, you think it's all over with, and I was holding on to this boat search that, you know, we still got this last chance, and you know, it is a chance, and maybe we'll get some answers from that, and then all of a sudden, out of the blue, like a lot of things have happened, here we go. We've got a confession.
And of course, while we see you and we see Beth, there are a lot of other people who have lots of pain. Your wife, Robin, who we know very well. I mean, all these people who have had such enormous loss and pain from this. Dave, thank you, and I hope that we move forward and get you some more answers. You know, that anyone who's can help out will give you some answers. Thank you, Dave.
Thanks, Greta.
Coming up, Natalie's Holloway's mother, Beth, has seen that tape. Huron coldly talking about Natalie's death. Does she think this is the real Huron Vandersloot? And does she think he's telling the truth? And later we track down the man Huron says threw Natalie's body overboard. What does he have to say? He goes on the record.